Close observers of the antique market tend to be a cynical group that witnesses numerous questionable practices and illegal trade. But last week, when news about unexplained absence about 2,000 pieces reported to be in the British Museum's priceless collection of ancient and historical monuments appeared, there was a collective shock statement among them, which led to resignation. Director Hartwig Fischer. The volume of lost objects is huge, says forensic archaeologist Christos Tsirogiannis, who works with Smuggling Culture, which explores the global traffic of looted cultural objects. No expert expected this to happen in one of the world's largest museums. Christopher Marinello agrees. Art Recovery International, which specializes in the rescue of stolen art, says our organization receives reports of theft from various museums, cultural institutions and churches around the world every day. What surprised us was that British Museum, one of most important museums in world and reference point for security, was. This criterion dropped few steps after reports that valuable works were on sale on eBay. Here it is said that a Roman object with value of up to £50,000 is offered for only £40. Last week, the museum announced that senior curator Peter Higgs, who worked for 30 years at the institution, was dismissed earlier this year, understanding that some items were missing. The museum announced that it had launched an investigation more than 2 years after the authorities were first informed about illegal sales in its collection, and the police also launched an investigation. On Friday, museum director Hartwig Fischer announced that he resigned after suspicious theft. The British Museum was criticized for not sending Benin bronze back to Nigeria. Gen's SchlueterAFP However, reputation of the museum has already been severely damaged, and discussions about returning objects such as Parthenon marbles, Benin bronze and Ethiopian taboos to their original home have been accelerated. The link between security issues and cultural property has become embarrassingly remarkable, with Higgs appearing to have previously been responsible for Parthenon marbles as the protector of Greek collections. Higgs denies doing something wrong. As Despina Koutsoumba, head of Greek Archaeologists Association, said, "We want to tell British Museum that they can no longer say that Greek cultural heritage is more preserved in British Museum." This particular discussion will likely rise further as more details are made public. But by the way, what will happen to lost objects, and is there a possibility of getting them back? It will take decades. Marinello summarizes the legal and judicial complexity of tracing items that seem to be properly or at least publicly catalogued, saying, American lawyer Marinello, who works in an office in London, museums, collectors, dealers, artists, governments. He says he is responsible for the rescue of nearly £475 million works that have